I don't have any,
All right.
and I would like to tell this fella right here.
Yes.
The question I had about the slavery, I've been asking pastors for years.
Wait, did he?
And they couldn't tell me.
Did he answer your question?
He really did.
So let me ask you a question.
Really explained it to me,
All
and
praise.
now I know.
All praise.
And I thank you for that, because that always did bother me to know why we had to go through slavery
Right.
like this, you know, and it was praying people,
Right.
you know, so thank you for that, 'cause I
Sis, I hear what you're saying, right? What you're saying is that, hey, that one law, you know, you take, can you go to work, do your job, we don't bother nobody, right?
no killing,
No killing, right? So hold up, you can hear me out for a second?
Yeah.
So you say no killing, right? Give me Exodus 20, thou shalt not kill.
Bring it up.
So we going into the Bible to show you we're not supposed to kill, and we agree with that. And you shouldn't kill, right?
Steal.
But I'm going to show you stealing, right? So you agree with not killing, you agree with not stealing.
Living right.
Right, living right. But let me just educate you a little bit more, because the young brothers is passionate. You know, because you know why? He wants you to get it. You understand?
Right.
I want you to get it too, but whether you listen or not, it's not my problem. My problem is to make sure that we give you the word. If you choose not to do it after, then you choosing to deal with God the wrong way. That's not us. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 13.
Come on.
Thou shalt not kill.
Coming straight out the Bible. You agree with that?
Right.
Give me thou shalt not steal.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 15. Thou shalt not steal.
Go to the beginning. What book are you reading out of?
Exodus.
Open the Bible to the beginning of the book. Is this the Old or New Testament we're reading out? What's your name, by the way?
Monique.
That's a lovely name, Monique. Is he reading out of the Old or the New Testament? I'm not reading for you. Read it where it says right here, the Old Testament, and go down and read the book you were just reading from. Old Testament.
Old Testament. Exodus chapter 30, page 35.
So what we were doing is, I'm getting right back. We were reading out of the Old Testament, right? You with me? Now Monique, hang on a second, right? So you agree with thou shalt not steal, right? And listen, sis, you don't steal, right? All praises. You agree with thou shalt not kill, and you don't kill. All praises. Let's get some other laws found within the Old Testament, and then we got to see, because if you don't agree, you got a problem with God, not me.
Right.
So let's get the book of, let's go to something simple. Give me the book of Leviticus 19 and 11.
Bring it up.
You want to know, I sat in the Christian church for 31 years, bamboozled and confused. Once I learned this Bible for myself, I said, okay, God, what do you want for me to do? And then when I figured it out, I began to change because he said it. You understand? So stay with me. You got a spirit to listen. Read.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11.
No, I want, yeah, there you go.
Ye shall not steal.
Why'd I go here? Because the Bible's redundant. If we just read thou shalt not steal before, so then these commandments is still good. You agree with that? Right. Read, come on.
Neither deal falsely.
Now, I'm not, for example, let's say, for example, you tell me, yo, brother, I'm going to pay you $200 to power wash my house. I power wash your house, and you say, nah, I got $150 for you. Did you deal rightly or falsely with me? Falsely, right?
Falsely.
So you agree that we shouldn't deal falsely with one another, Monique?
Right.
Okay, now this is still the Old Testament. Read on.
Neither lie one to another.
I will not lie to you when I tell you that you're breaking God's commandments when you wear pants. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. Let's hear me out. The Bible says that the woman shall not wear things pertaining to a man. Now, I see a lovely ring on your hand. I'm assuming that someone married you at one point, or you're still married.
No, I'm I'm a widow.
You're a widow, but you were married at one point.
I was.
Do me a favor. On that day, I bet you look gorgeous. I bet you look lovely, right? On that day, I'm going to describe your wedding, and you tell me if I'm wrong. You with me, Monique?
Okay.
On that day, you had a nice, long, white dress. Your hair was looking sophisticated, right? Looking all nice, right? Had you done up or adorned nicely. And your husband had a nice, some sort of suit or tuxedo on, right? So the reason why you have that on is because you wanted to encompass the most effeminate attributes about yourself.
Right.
Can I say that?
Right.
So now, you wore that on your dress, and say you was, he said, Monique, I want you to be a part of my bridal party. You gonna make sure you get the same dress they got on. You ain't gonna wear no tuxedo to no bridal party. You with me, sis?
Right.
Watch this. Read that again.
Bring it up. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11.
Come on.
Ye shall not steal,
That, we can't steal, sister. Come on.
neither deal
And we
falsely,
can't lie to each other, deal false to each other. Read on.
neither lie one to another.
So I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's okay. You can do that. Now give me to Leviticus 20:13. See, our people, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, you're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Do you know that slavery is talked about in the Bible? Did you know that? It's time for you so-called black women. You're not even black. Are you kidding me? You're not even black. You're medium brown. She's light brown. How could you be black? Your tires are black. You've been lied to. It's time to wake up.
That's right.
Come on.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13.
Now, Monique, check this out. Come on.
If a man also lie with mankind,
I am not the most intelligent man in the earth, but I know enough that when I hear something that makes sense, I'm going to stick to it. Read it again.
if a man also lie with
I
mankind,
got a man. Let's call him Roger. Can I call him Roger? Roger. Read it again.
if a man
Roger. If Roger, read.
lie with mankind,
With Phil. Roger and Phil. Read.
as he lieth with a woman,
Because Roger's supposed to lie with Sarah to have what? To make a family and make what? Help me out, Monique.
baby.
Come on, sister. Kids, children, right? Come on.
As he lieth with a woman,
Because when you and your former husband lay down, it is enjoyable. I'm not saying, right? God made it enjoyable so that you would want to have children. You with me?
Right.
So two men cannot make a baby.
Right.
So do you agree with this law in the Old Testament that men should not lay with men? You do, so you do, right? Okay, so this law is okay for you, right?
Right.
Give me the book of Leviticus, you know what I want, dietary laws, 11. Let me ask you a question. You go to Christian church?
Yeah, I'm Baptist.
I feel sorry for you. I was part of the Christian church for 31 years. Just listen, I want you to listen to me. Do you know in the Christian church, they let you do whatever you want? Matter of fact, if you wanted to come with a halter top and biker shorts, they would let you in there. And a lot of them brothers be looking at you when you in there. You come amongst us, the Israelites, you covering all that up. You covering all this up here. You wearing a dress down low because we want you in that feminine, righteous apparel. You
That's
understand?
right.
And that is an honorable thing to say to a woman.
That is.
I would rather have you sister. All these black women out here should put more clothes on. And if you're concerned about the heat, why not put a light fabric on? Goes all the way down, cover up your bosoms and your rear ends and all of that. We don't need to see that.
Right.
And a lot of these sisters are misguided. You understand? Read.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1.
Listen.
And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying,
So, Monique, I'm going to have him read it again. You listening, Monique? Read it again.
and the Lord,
Stop. Read it again.
and the Lord,
Monique, who's speaking right here?
The Lord.
So it ain't me. Am I interjecting my own personal opinion? Read. Come on.
spake unto Moses,
You know who Moses was, sister? You know Moses was your skin color? Did you know that?
No.
Do you know? Let me prove it. Give me Exodus 2nd chapter.
bring it out.
When you go into the Bible, you're going to find that the Bible was written, you said earlier, who is the Bible written by? I'm about to go into that next. Moses was an Israelite that was dark brown. Moses was a so-called black man. Jesus Christ was a so-called black man. Paul, Peter, John, Luke, Mark, Stephen, the brother Jeremiah, all of the men of the prophets were all your people. And they lied to us and they gave us an image that a white man, they give this image, right, called, remember Leonardo da Vinci and Mikha'el, they painted, they whitewashed all of the black art and they were under order. All right, read, come on.
Exodus chapter 2, verse 19.
Listen good, sister.
And they said,
I ain't forgot my point. I'm telling you, the man that wrote this to the Israelites was your forefather Moses, who looked like you. What I mean by, I'm talking about generally, because you don't look like a man to me, other than the fact you wear pants, which I'm trying to attack that in your mind right now. You understand that? Read.
and they said,
And by the way, you ever notice, you see how we respect our women? I'm not disrespecting you. I'm looking at you like an older sister, like a sister, and I'm showing you respect, but I'm not no soft. I'm not a chump. You got to stop wearing pants because the Lord's going to destroy you. But at the same time, we're being respectful because we want you to change. We don't want nothing bad to happen to you. Come on.
And they said, an Egyptian delivered us.
Let's read it again because I think you jumped a little too fast. Maybe I jumped fast. Read.
And they said, an Egyptian.
So Moses, the deliverer for the nation of Israel, was referred to as an Egyptian.
Okay.
Was he an Egyptian? No. No. Give me Hebrews when it says 7. He was a Judah. No, I'm sorry, he was a Levite. Levite, not Judah. So real quick, I'm losing my point. I'm going to go back real quick. Do me a favor, give me the book of Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. I'm going to show you, and then hold Deuteronomy 25, give me 1 Corinthians, casting down imaginations. I'm going to show you, with respect, in your mind, your imagination thinks it's okay for you to wear pants, and I'm going to prove to you that the white man indirectly put that in your mind. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you right now.
I believe it.
Watch that. You got that?
2 Corinthians 10 and 5.
Thank you. There you go. So now, I made a statement. And I made a statement that you sisters, you black women, you wear pants because you learned indirectly from the white man you can do whatever you want. The Lord's saying you can't do that. The Most High says we can't steal, we can't lie. Men gotta dress like men. We gotta have beards on our face. We the dominant ones. Y'all are soft and feminine. Y'all are ladies. You're supposed to dress like ladies. You understand? And I'm glad you're receiving it. You got that?
Why we get it from our own family? We follow behind
You're right.
our mother and grandmother and great-grandmother. That's where the Baptists come in from. I have to go by my family.
You're right.
So I didn't go by the white man. I guess they went by the white man.
But what I said to you was, you're right, indirectly. I didn't say directly.
Right.
Because the black pastorship learned from their white mastership. Let me say that again. Black pastorship learned from white mastership.
Bring it out.
And it was delivering it through the cauldrons of hot fire and wicks that crapped our back. They beat us into submission. They beat us and forced us to celebrate their false gods. Read.
2 Corinthians 10 verse 5.
We are the Israelites, sister. You meeting powerful men of the Lord today. Read.
Casting down imagination.
I'm telling you and every other sister out here that you wear pants, that's your imagination. You learned through black pastorship that came through white mastership. Read, come on.
And every high thing.
And every high thing, because in your mind, and I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming the society that set you up to think you can break God's laws. That's not true, Monique. Read.
That exalt itself against the knowledge of God.
The imagination that men have say you can wear whatever you want. Lies. Now hold that. Give me Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. I'm showing you skillfully, respectfully with the word of God. Sister, on your wedding day to your former husband, you are feminine, you look lovely on that day. So why would you, and I'm not knocking, why would you want to dress like a man? You know what that do to you, sis? And I'm starting to think that less of you. It will put a manly spirit on a woman. You understand? And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to prove it to you. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
Now remember, I went to Exodus 20. You said I agree with that. You shouldn't steal. We went to thou shalt not, what else would I say?
Kill,
Deal falsely, kill. You agree with all that, right? So why you ain't going to agree with this? Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
Monique, I want you to listen. You have a man here that's not going to lie to you. And by the way, we're all married up here. And not trying to be disrespectful. I'm talking to you like you my real sister. And I don't want somebody to tell me the truth. Read, come on.
The woman shall,
read again.
the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
One more again.
The woman,
Stop. You definitely ain't no man. You understand that? Read it again.
the woman
Monique, an Israelite, that's who you are, read.
shall not
Now you
wear,
can do what you want.
shall not wear,
Read it again.
the woman shall not wear.
I ain't making this up. Hold that, give me 1 Peter, the 3rd chapter, verse 19.
Bring it up.
Hold that. Now you said before, you said something heavy. You said You know, who wrote that Bible? And you know why you said that? I'm going to show you why. Because what happens is, there's so many different variations of Bibles, it becomes confusing. I'm going to show you what that said. 1 Peter 3:19. Somebody's scriptures is going on. 1 Peter chapter 3. Give me another reading. That's what yes. Thank you.
2 Peter chapter 1.
So, the Bible, just to be clear, Monique, the Bible was written by inspiration of God to men that are your relatives for us to follow in these last days. And I'm going to prove it to you, sis. Read.
2 Peter chapter 1 verse 20.
Come on.
Knowing this first.
Stop. So, one thing about Christian pastors, they do. They rush through things, they don't explain it, and if you have a question, I'm going to answer it with the Bible. So far, you got any questions?
I don't have any,
right.
and I would like to tell this fella right here.
Yes.
The question I had about the slavery, I've been asking pastors for years.
Wait, did he?
And they couldn't tell me.
Did he answer your question?
He really did.
So let me ask you a question.
Really explained it to me,
All
and
praises.
now I know.
All
And
praises.
I thank you for that, because that always did bother me to know why we had to go through slavery
Right.
like this, you know, and it was praying people,
Right.
you know, so thank you for that, because I
So,
always hold that on my heart.
When the brother went through slavery, right? And that's excellent, the brother, that we raise up men in Israel United in Christ to be leaders of their community, to be responsible fathers and husbands. My question to you is, if the slavery is defined in the Bible about the children of Israel, what does that make you? Hold that, give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 15.
Was innocent.
No. You know why we're not innocent?
The children, not
No, the children are not innocent. You want to know why? Because they lived before. I'm going to prove that to you. So let me give an example. If let's say, for example, you and your husband in 1714, when we was enslaved, right?
Okay.
When you and your husband had a baby, was that child born free or born a slave?
born a slave.
What did they do to deserve that? The Lord made that. The Lord used our enemies to destroy us because our generations of old, we didn't listen to God. So my question is, if the black man in America went on slavery in ships and is explained as the children of Israel, what does that make you? It makes you a slave in the land of your captivity, and you a daughter of Israel.
That's right.
And you know what it's time to do? It's time to repent. And that's why we get on you about your parents, not because it's hatred, it's called love. You understand that? And somebody that really careful enough, for example, somebody about to be in danger, about to cross the street right there, right? If somebody don't love them, then watch out, watch out. If I know you about to get hit, yo, watch out, man! Move out the way, bro!
Right.
I'm gonna warn you.
Right.
You understand? Because you're a lady, you're listening. I'm not screaming at you, but if you don't change, God is gonna punish you. It might not be tomorrow, it might not be the next day, but we gave you the law. Give me the law. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5.
Bring it up!
Hold that 28. The Spirit moves. The Spirit of God moves through men, sister. You understand? You think it's an accident, you happen to just be walking through the neighborhood, and this young man came through and answered the question you always had about us and suffering. You think it's an accident that brothers like ourselves are saying, we want sisters to dress in more clothes, cover up, and follow the commandments. You think it's an accident you hear right now? The Lord orchestrated all of this. This is beyond me and your strength. Read. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
Come on.
The woman.
That's who you are. You're an Israelite woman, Monique. You ain't black no more. I want you to understand that. People call you black as a mockery. Your sweatshirt's black. You are medium brown. Understand that. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What pertains to a man is pants. Period. Read.
Neither shall a man.
Neither should me, or this brother here, or this brother over there, or any of these black men in this neighborhood that go to these wicked ass clubs and dress like women. Read.
Neither shall a man.
Neither should the Israelite man, read,
put on a woman's garment.
So we ain't supposed to wear no dresses, not to be bras and things of that nature. We're not supposed to wear these things. Read on.
For all that do so.
Monique, let me ask you a question. If you can't understand something and something's being read, will you have the care for yourself to ask about it?
Oh yes. That's
So okay, watch this. Read on. Come on.
For all that do so.
So for all that do so, what is the subject matter of this? dress code, Monique, for men and, okay, read.
For all that do so.
So every sister and every brother that want to cross over on dress, read.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
My question to you is, do you know what it means when it says they're an abomination to the Lord your God? Do you know what that means?
Yes, I guess.
What do you mean?
I guess they're gonna go to hell for.
Now watch this. When you say hell, I need to flip something for you. Hell is a conditioned system. The white man in America ties us in our imagination thinking it's a place below the earth in which there's a little red devil with a fork stabbing you.
Which I don't believe.
That's a lie. Hell.
Once we dead, we dead.
Well, that's not true. I'm going to show you that. Hell is what's going on in the 9th ward.
That's
Hell is what's going on in the 3rd ward.
Right.
Hell is what's going on right here in the ghettos of New Orleans. In the ghettos of Chicago, where they kill each other at a higher rate than doggone the wars and overseas. Where brothers in the Bronx, New York can't even travel by themselves sometimes.
Bring it out.
Hell no.
We in hell. Give me Isaiah the 5th chapter, hold that.
Bring it
I will
out.
show you the Bible speaks about hell. How is it that this average, dumb average guy, how this average guy can go in the Bible and show you these things? You think that the Lord didn't put the Spirit on us to get ourselves right, to fix ourselves right, to come tell you? And here's the question. You got two choices. You can walk away and say, man, them young brothers sounded really nice. And you can keep walking right back in your sin. And when you do that, if you do that, the Lord going to judge you. And you remember that the prophets told you. But if you decide to change your ways, starting with the pants, the Lord is going to guide you in a different direction, sister. Do you understand? You understand? Read, come on.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Hell, H-E-L-L, hell. Hell is a condition that black people go through to this very day. When I'm talking about black, I'm talking about Puerto Ricans. I'm talking about the Mexicans and the Guatemalans that are brown. They're trying to get to this country because of the destitute situations that they deal with in their own countries. The gangs, the drugs, the lack of jobs, the lack of food. Okay, those are the Israelites as well. Blacks and Hispanics, Native Americans, they are our people. Read.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 13.
On a reservation is hell. They got the highest suicide rate and they brown people just like you. They look a little different, but they're the Israelites. Read.
Therefore, my people.
Stop, read again.
Therefore, my people.
So the Lord said, therefore, my people. And what you got to understand is that God has a people that he chose above everybody. Did you know that?
Yes.
Check this out. I would be a liar to say that God did not make Arabian people. God did not make Caucasians. God did not make Chinese and Japanese, because he absolutely made all of them, right? But he chose the nation of Israel above everybody. Why do you think, sister, I know you remember the 80s when we used to pop, lock, and break? You remember all that? Why do you think right now, 35 years later, Japanese boys and girls are doing what we did in the 80s because we couldn't get on tennis courts? All we had is basketball and cardboard. So we made an art out of nothing. And now they take that because they know we're the best. The black man was the first to spin his hat backwards. What everybody else want to do? Spin his hat backwards. The black man want to wear his pants low like a fool. Everybody want to wear. I'm showing you, even in our evil, we're the leaders of the earth.
Right.
We are the salt of the earth. We are the greatest people. And that's why the Lord dealing with us so hard. Read.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13.
You black men are living in hell. Read.
Therefore, my people.
The Lord said, therefore, my people. You so-called black men, you're Israelites. That's who you are.
That's
Stop
right.
playing games. Read.
Are gone into captivity.
Now read it again.
Therefore, my people.
My people, Monique, I want you to rest assured, you are an Israelite. You remember that today. You remember, you take that with you.
That's
Read.
right.
Therefore, my people.
The Israelites, our people. Read.
Are gone into captivity.
Captivity? What does that mean? If I take somebody into captivity, what did I do to them?
Lock them up.
Lock them up. For example, a lion that's free, he gets to roam around free.
Bring it
What
out.
is a lion or an elephant that's in captivity?
Bring it out.
They enslaved to the white man, just like we were slaves to the white man. And we ain't afraid to talk about that up here either. A lot of you brothers ain't got no doggone courage to talk about your freaking history. What is it the Bible speaks of? It's time we get our ourselves right and keep the laws of God.
That's right.
Read, come on.
Because they have no knowledge.
Because we don't have knowledge, sister.
Exactly.
So that's why we is the way. That's why we tell you, it's not your fault you ain't know.
Right.
But let me ask you a question. Go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. The young man, soldier Malachi, went into the scriptures to show you that you are the real Jew, the real 12 tribes of Israel. I want to show you a little slower, okay? And I want to show you with some physical pictures, and I want to show you clearly so you're not at all. You'll never be able to say, oh, I don't know about fully. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
What are we going over? Block history in the Bible. Read.
But it shall come to pass.
The Holy Bible says it shall come to pass. What is this talking about? You black men and black women, you Israelites. Your history. Sorry, Ross, read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
And
God.
that's the problem with us as black people. We don't want to listen to what the Lord said. That's why we suffer. That's why we got the highest rate of diseases, Monique. That's why we got the highest rate of single parents, single fathers and mothers. You agree with that, sis? You ever wonder why we got the highest rate of AIDS, the highest rate of single parent fathers and mothers in the black? You ever wonder why?
I wonder.
Now I'm about to show you right now. I'm glad you wonder. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
So the reason why we suffer in the ghettos today. Now I don't give a damn if you Oprah. Oprah from the ghetto. You want to know why? She'll never rise above her people. You understand? Louis Gossett Jr., Samuel Jackson, I don't give a damn if they got $8 million. They'll never rise amongst me and you in the ghetto. Never. But I'm going to show you something. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
See, our people, what's your name, sis? My name is Shem, Lauren, and this is Monique. We a family. Read it again.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Black people, the Israelites, we don't like to do God's commandments. We like to do what we want to do. Let me give you an example. In the Christian church, they raised us, you can eat whatever you want. Did you know that the Bible says that there's laws on how to eat? Did you know that? Can I show you that? Give me that Leviticus 11. I shared it with Monique earlier.
Bring it out.
So if you learn coming up as you're probably in your 20s, looking at you. 35, look young for your age. All right, but let me tell you something real quick. There's a reason why you eat whatever you want. I'm not saying you chose to, but you were taught you can eat whatever you want. Am I right or am I wrong? Now watch this, read. Last two.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Listen good.
And the swine.
Stop, read it again.
And the swine.
We're reading out of the Holy Bible. The same Bible they got in every doggone church. Read it again.
Excuse me, Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Come on.
And the swine.
What's your name again?
Lauren.
Lauren, what is a swine?
Pig.
It is a pig. Pork. Read, come on.
Though he divided the hoof.
This pig right here, it divides his hoof, right? You with me? Come on.
And be cloven footed.
And it gallops, so it got a hard hoof. Read.
Though he chewed not the cud.
But God says this pig here does not chew the cud like a cow, like a goat, like a sheep that cleanse their food. Read on.
He is unclean to you.
So you Israelites are not supposed to eat pork. No more. That's who you are. You're an Israelite. Did you know I was sharing with Monique earlier? By the way, was I disrespectful to you at all today?
Oh, not at all.
All right, check this out. Let me give you an example. Good, I'm glad you don't. And don't do it ever again if you did. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman.
Now, sister, I know my people. And you are 100% a woman. 100%. Read it again.
The woman.
That's talking about you and this sister Monique over here. Read.
Shall not.
Now read it again.
The woman shall not.
Now, I might have a big voice, but I also have a big care for my people. So I can talk with authority if God says it. If I tell you something that's not in the Bible, you can shut me down like a garage door. But read it again.
The woman.
That's talking about you, Monique, and Laura, right? Come on, Lauren.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What are men known to wear historically that women never wore? I'm gonna help you out, Lord. Read it again.
The woman.
Read it again.
The woman.
I'm gonna get some pictures of my foremothers picking cotton in the field to help me out. You heard what I said?
I know that's
I'm gonna
right.
get some pictures. What's the problem with the mic? It's always a problem.
What they had those dresses on, huh?
I want to get the pictures of my forefathers and foremothers in the cotton field. So just so we know that there's no doggone, it ain't about a heat thing, because this happened in the South. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that was pertaining unto a man.
When you look in these cotton fields, you can see that these black women, these Israelites, they wore dresses even in the field. Okay?
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So a man, that's like me. Skinny jeans, any type of the one. Skinny jeans is still men jeans, it's just a feminine as hell. But what it is, sister, is that pants are for men and not women. And I'm gonna show you something. I asked Monique earlier because she got a sophisticated haircut. I said, I bet you on your wedding day, because she was saying that her husband had passed on. I said, I bet you on your wedding day, I can tell you about how you look. And was I close?
And I had long hair.
All right, but was I?
Me too, when I was married.
Right. So now, on that day, Monique, and what about you? What did you look like on that day? I want you to help and describe it to me.
Like a princess, a queen.
Now, what you said? Hold on. I'm getting a little old. Say it again.
A princess, a queen.
So you look like, you want to look like a princess on that day, right?
That was.
Right, you was the princess. So let me ask you a question. And that's the way you felt your best. You felt your best, you felt elegant, pretty, sensitive, right? That's the way women are supposed to be, you understand? We learned through white philosophy, passed down through black confusion, that it's okay for y'all sisters to wear pants today. The Lord never said that, and we're going to read about it. And also, you believe I'm an honest man? Okay, the Lord never wanted you women to show what you got. You understand that? You're supposed to cover all this up. You're supposed to cover all that up and cover all of that up down there. You understand that? And that's what fathers and uncles should be telling you. But most Negroes in this neighborhood want you to show more. And that's some wicked stuff. That ain't right. Read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
Listen good, Lauren and Monique. Come on.
The woman
From a boat, you sisters. Come on.
shall not.
I ain't say it. Who said it?
The woman shall not wear that was pertaining unto a man.
You look up the word pants, it belongs to men. Our sisters in the 1800s, even up until 1950s, all of them, every single one of them wore a dress. We learned in American society to eat what we want, to worship what we want, to dress what we want, to show as much skin as we want. You gotta come out of all of that. You gotta change. And you know you gotta be strong because the Lord said to do it, not me. Read it again.
The woman
I'm talking about you. Come on, and you.
shall not wear that was pertaining unto a man.
Come out of them pants, sisters.
And I teach my daughters, I have 2 girls and 1 boy. I teach them to dress with dresses and stuff like that, but
Well, what about you? Listen.
I feel bad.
We're not attacking you.
Because we didn't know
Listen. Am I attacking you?
But I teach my children,
Right.
my daughters better,
Right.
not with
So there's an old saying, if you know better,
you
do better, right? So now you might have just been lost in a way. But now the Lord's showing you the path back. He's saying, listen, you put in your spirit to teach your daughters, right? So I'm going to show you something. The fact that you want to cover up right now shows a little bit of embarrassment, and that's a good thing. A woman that is embarrassed to show her body is a good thing. I'm going to show you that. Do you know that? So remember that. What we're trying to come at you right now. Read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
Come on.
The woman.
Talking about you and all these other Israelite women out here. That's who they are. They call themselves black. They call themselves African. They're not. They're not those names. Come on.
Shall not wear that was pertaining unto a man.
I'm the man. The man is in charge. I got the mane in my face like a lion.
Right.
I'm the one that's supposed to be talking strong. Y'all supposed to be dainty, healthful, dainty, feminine. And I know it's tough in society because a lot of y'all are single mothers, and I get it. Sometimes you gotta act like the father figure. But you know what? When you return to the Lord's gonna send you a righteous man.
That's
He'll send you a righteous man if you keep the commandments of the Most High. By covering up your bodies, by not eating unclean foods, by honoring the Sabbath, by doing the things that the Lord said, right? Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And a black man ain't supposed to wear a dress. You got Lil Wayne. You got I don't even watch rap no more. It's garbage. Okay? All these. Like a bowl of freaking Fruit Loops. I have to say it like that. Hey, come on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So, do you receive that? Do you receive the fact that, and by the way, I ain't dissing you, am I?
No.
You agree that you shouldn't be wearing them pants. So you gotta come out of that. You gotta cover up, because you know, some women, right? Some women are a little bit more endowed than others. In particular, the ones that might be a little bit more, you might want to do a little bit more covering up. And that shows respect for yourself. Give me the modest apparel.
Bring it out.
Now, I made a statement earlier, Monique and Lauren. I said that is it a wonderful thing for a woman today to be dainty, effeminate, and to be embarrassed. Like, for example, you should be, not I'm talking about every woman, to show cleavage or your outline of your rear end around men, you should be embarrassed. And if you are, that's a sign of the right spirit. Let me prove it to you in the Bible. Read.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Notice Monique and Lauren were going to the Bible to explain. This is a book written by so-called black men, the Israelites, to our people to guide our lives. This is the land of confusion, sister. We got to get out of the fog of confusion. This is the light. God's laws is the light.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How about you? How about you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.